Hello Leo, this is your extended reading. So are you ready to go a little bit deeper into this adventure that you're on? Because I feel like it's interesting how this part of your extended is communicating to the first part in two levels. It's almost like there are two layers that are um, you know, over one another, and it feels like there's this surface level that you are feeling more, right, in a more conscious way or in a more mundane way, and there's this subconscious and inner deeper happening, right, something that is it's in your mind or in your soul, or it's just this yeah, it feels like there are these two layers of the same experience that you're having, but there are two interpretations or two perceptions or two lines of understanding what is really going on. So we start off this part of your reading with this Eight of Swords. So it's interesting because, on this extended part, this surface level of your experience feels like it takes it's like this 180 turn, right? And it's almost like you come to yourself. It's almost like you're taking this thrilling experience that could be presented to you or felt by you as, fireworks, as something incredible in the first moment. But to begin with this Eight of Swords, right? And the fireworks came from another eight, but the Eight of Wands. Sorry about the noise. I'll wait a little bit. Okay, so the fireworks were coming through with this Eight of Wands, right? This very fiery news or this fiery experience that was fulfilling you with this Nine of Cups, right? 8 and 9. But the interesting thing for your extended is that we start with this Eight of Swords, which could be, well, it's coming through with second guessing, with just this disorientation. It's how it's coming through. But we follow this Eight of Swords with another eight, the Eight of Pentacles. And so to me, these two are this switch. It's like this realization for you, Leo, that this out-of-body experience that you're possibly having with these fireworks are becoming real, right? And so it's almost like this process of being something so surreal that you have to process it in your mind, and then the realization comes to you, right? It presents itself as a very true, very real experience, right? But after this Eight of Pentacles, we have another nine, the Nine of Wands. And so it's interesting because it's this conversation with the first part where we went from this Eight of Wands to the Nine of Cups, which was a very elevated and almost unbelievable experience, right? Very thrilling, very very fast moving, but also very dreamlike, right? But here, once you process everything with a more conscious mind, I feel like it's almost like you take a step back, right, to analyze what is going on in front of you with this Eight of Pentacles, right? It's almost like it's so unbelievable that when you just take a step backwards, it's just like I'm seeing you falling backwards, right? Just lying down, and it's almost like this impact, right? because so far I feel like you were going, it was this forward moving position on you, right? You were just leaning on it, leaning on this experience. And here I'm seeing you going backwards. It's almost like you lean backwards, right? So so the word that's coming through right now is like this avalanche of experience that is finally hitting you, and it feels like it's overwhelming, right? Because after this 9 of Wands, we have the 5 of Cups, right? Which is also your experience. So it's not only overwhelming to your body, to your human physical vessel. I feel like emotionally you're taking this hit, right? But usually I see this, usually I see the 5 of Pentacles at this X mark on a map, right? Indicating to me that there is this very specific place that you're supposed to be. And today, what I'm seeing with this 5 of Cups, for you, it's just like you were in the perfect spot to be hit by this avalanche of experience, because it's almost like it is actually what you wanted. It was something that for you were in this place of boredom and just nothing else, nothing thrilling happening for you emotionally. And so you wanted this rush, you wanted this thrilling experience, you wanted the fireworks. But what you weren't expecting, or what you weren't seeing, that with this flush, right, from this avalanche, or the consequences of these fireworks being so close to you, right? You're in the middle of it, right? You called for it, you went for it. And so I feel like it's like this hit on you, that it's like this understanding of the dimension of it, or the immensity of it, or how it's really impacting you, both physically, right? Physically, like energetically and emotionally. And perhaps this is something that, as I said, on the inside of you, in your subconscious mind, in this under the surface, behind this thrilling experience that you were going through, all of this transmutation of mental energy, right, was being rearranged and readjusted, right? And perhaps here is where you realize that was really going on under the surface. And so you're taking this hit, right? You're being impacted, right? This experience is finally affecting you in a way that it's almost too overwhelming for you, right? But these are minor arcana. So for you, it's still something that could be very manageable, right? You asked for it, so you can deal with it, right? But with the 3 cards that followed, I feel like it's this deeper side of this hit that now it's coming to view for you, because we have the Sun card, the Queen of Cups, and Judgment. And also we have the bottom of the deck that also is speaking. And actually, I'll just add it here right now because it's just complementing all of these major arcana with you in the center, right? Being this Queen of Cups. But the bottom of the deck is the Strength card, which is this lion, really close to this Leo representation, right? And so here with all of this, these big energies moving under the surface, right? And you being this sensitive but powerful creature with this Queen of Cups in the center, I feel like, you know, you are capable, you were more than capable of dealing with this hit, with this emotional hit, right? From this avalanche experience that you just went through or are about to step into. Because I feel like with these two, with the Sun and Judgment, you know, and you in this center position, very, very connected to your heart. And, you know, remember, you came as a Page of Wands, but wanting this heartwarming experience, this heartfelt experience, right? And very much having your dreams fulfilled, having your desires achieved, right? With these fireworks, right? But here it's almost like the universe is calling your attention to see how much deeper the roots of this experience are, right? It's not just about the fun of it. Yes, it's more about like how this, it's like this double layer, right? It's like this overlay of, you know, this happiness, this instant fulfillment that you're experiencing, and then followed by this hit, this impact, right, of this experience, and how things are shifting internally, you know, subconsciously in your mind, because there are deeper, more, it's not more important, but like these energies are pointing to you, Leo, that, you know, whatever is going underneath your outer experience, it has a very important meaning, right? That perhaps you're not aware of yet. And so here they come, you know, illuminating and just calling your attention with this judgment to show you, to present to you, to make you see, right, whatever is under the surface, right, from this experience, and showing that the true nature of what's going on is very powerful, right? And, you know, being this Queen of Cups, you know, your true power being this heart desire, right? This strength that comes, this courage that comes from moving through your heart, right? And so I feel like this is what the universe is trying to tell you, that with the Sun, it's almost like illuminating for you you know, this, it's what I'm seeing, it's like you know, when we see, like, when we are under the water and we see the surface of the water and we see the rays of the sunlight coming through the water, and it's just the most majestic experience ever, right? And so I feel like this is what the Sun is trying to show you. Just go underneath this experience, see between the lines, right? Because there is something that is very, it's like this crossroads with this judgment. It's like this very significant point in your timeline that is about to shift, because you're about to, perhaps, this initial adventure that you thought was very already so surreal and enlightening and thrilling, right, with these fireworks and such. It's actually nothing in comparison to what is about to unfold really, truly for you, Leo. This is just a little taste. And so dealing with this hit, being taken aback, from this avalanche experience, perhaps will make you see the subtleties, the grander powers that are unfolding beneath the surface, right? Seeing this sun rays beneath the water, right? And finding your strength, your true courage to really go on bigger adventures. Because, here, you came through with this Page of Wands, which is like this immature version of this adventure. But it is an adventure, right? So it's important that you took that first step. You took that leap. But now, whatever is unfolding because of that experience is so much bigger, right? And, the happiness that is going to come is also nothing that you have ever experienced, even though your recent experience of these fireworks could have been very surreal, right? But what is coming next, it's just like, it's almost like what I'm hearing is like made to measure for you. But okay, so what I'm receiving right now is that this adventure that you had to, take the first step with a lot of, it's almost like this bold move, right, that you had to make. It was this first spark to ignite this within you, right? Because now, especially with the Strength card in the bottom, it's almost like the next adventure, the next experience, you're going to be so much more prepared, right? Not only for the good parts, but also the huge impact of whatever is coming, right? Because here, perhaps you could have felt this hit in a very dramatic kind of way, right? Trying to process everything in a very tight amount of time, right? So perhaps, yes, that was the reason that for you were very much impacted emotionally, right? But now your next adventure, your next thrilling experience, it's going to be so, you are ready to receive grander experiences, right? You're ready, you have this powerful energy behind you, right, guiding you, to go on this adventure that is made to measure for you, right? So as we wait for the helicopter to pass, let's see what the runes have to add to this or guide you with this final guidance. Okay, this is so interesting. So the rune that came through was Aries, and as soon as I looked at it, I just heard go head first, just jump head first. There's no hesitation on your part, right? Because Aries is the first zodiac sign. So, and it's just like this, this courage, this bold move of yours, right? Just, there is something that is calling you and you're just going for it. It's just like this, it's it's this, yeah, so it's these two together, right? You have a lot of strength and courage to just go on this next adventure, and you're hungry for it. You're hungry for it, right? Aries is the sign that opens doors, right? For being this first sign of the zodiac, is the one that initiates things, right? So is the one, it's the warrior. So you are this warrior that, so this recent experience that you just had or just about to enter your life, it's just this small preparation, right? Although it could feel very thrilling for you in the first moment, but then this impact or this realization of yours of how impactful it was, it's actually just a preparation for this next adventure that you're about to enter, that is really, promising and just enlivening. It's just this, it's just so enthusiastic. It's just like so inspiring. You're moved by it. You're moved by this possibility of being like this grand adventure, even grander than the last one, right? So Leo, this is your message. I hope it was insightful for you. I hope it was thrilling for you as it was for me. I can feel it in my body. Thank you so much for being here with me. I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.